What do you use to remind yourself that everything isn't that bad? While it is nice that someone is going around giving a lot of awards, please do not beg for them. It breaks Rule 7 and is a bannable offense. Consider yourselves warned and have a nice weekend. I remember that Yahoo hasn't given up, so why should I? I'm not homeless anymore. My chronic illness is in remission, so I can feed myself and even work outside the house. Life is good. I think about all the natural wonders, all the organisms, both beautiful and terrifying, that inhabit this earth with me. I think about the fact that no matter how bad things seem on our pale blue dot, the cosmos are massive, complex, and new stars are still being born in stellar nurseries all the time. I also like to think of my life from a historical context. Needed a root canal a few weeks ago and was pretty bummed about it till I remember that told to me dentistry was whiskey and some dude with a steady hammering hand. Hardcore History and other such shows are also excellent workout motivation. My ancestors used to have to be ready to throw down and scrap. This bike ride to the grocery store is a cakewalk comparatively, and it's good for me too. Edit. Someone commented and reminded me of this amazing short story. Creative writing, novels, and art are also things that cheer me up greatly. I try to remember that we are all just making it up as we go along. That despite the fact I suffer kidney failure and am on dialysis 3 days a week, I remind myself that I'm at least still alive and can still be with my family. Many other serious illnesses don't give that luxury. Would like to point out I'm from UK for those who have asked. Scotland to be more specific. I have a roof over my head. I text a friend and see if they want to have dinner. We plan something and cook it with a good drink, then another, repeat as necessary. Life feels pretty good after a few drinks and dinner with friends. Also, I get to try out a lot of new recipes. That experiences with people is what matters most, not money or material. I think about the fact that all things considered I'm reasonably healthy and there's no warrant out for my arrest. Riding my bike and listening to music, it takes my mind off of everything and I forget what's going on and I'm just happy. Edit. Holy crap, thanks for the upvotes and the to silver. I just got out of work so this is a shocker lol. Thanks everyone. Hopefully this gets past all the award stuff. But one thing that reminds me that everything isn't all bad is that I have people and pets that want me around. I can have an utterly terrible day, come home, and my dog is waiting at the door to greet me. Every day, I'll go lay down, and he'll come cuddle with me. My sister notices the funk, and will make me dinner, or a dessert or something to lift my spirits, and I don't have to say a word. I'm close enough with my best friend that he can notice something off about me just by the way I text, and he'll come over to play some video games and talk. Please remember that there are people around you that love you and care for you. When you're having an utterly shit day, there are people that actively want to make it better because they care for you. You may not notice the ways that they do it, but they do. It can be as simple as just asking how your day was. They know, they can tell, or as elaborate as taking you out to unwind and have a fun time to forget and relax. No one is ever alone in this world, even if you feel it. And, if you genuinely feel it, message me. I'm always welcoming conversations from anyone. I don't need a wheelchair anymore. When I lay down at night with my cat, who is 20 years old, she's such a love bug and I'm so lucky to have had her this long and all the stress just melts away. Edit. This is Callie in 2000, which is the oldest picture I have of her. Callie now, and me. Right now it's this photo that I saw in Photoshop battles a while back. This beautiful cat just fills me with so much joy when I look at it. I laugh at myself for being a big liar. Edit. I think someone's trying to get people to reply to this thread for one reason or another. Maybe they feel others need to see the replies. We're only here for a minute. Enjoy it. Edit. Thanks for the cake day wishes. Love you guys. My love for deer on the side of the road, the ones that are alive. It reminds me the innocence of nature and makes me feel warm and alive. This whole thread is reminding me that life is not always so bad. Thank you, E. I can die later. The world is going to kill me, whether I like it or not, so why not stick around for a few more decades and see what happens? In some ways it's comforting to know I don't have to do this forever, and I don't have to kill myself. Curiosity and things to look forward to, even TV shows, games, movies, or visits from relatives. I always pick something to look forward to. My cat pretty much instinctively knows when I'm down. He gets very cuddly and won't leave my side if I'm upset. My fiance always says that he must be a loved one reincarnated. My kids. They are helping me more than anything else right now. High school is almost over and a new chapter of my life is about to start. That I'm still breathing. After 2 suicide attempts, I haven't had a negative thought like that in a long fucking time. A year to be exact. I haven't had a drink in a few weeks, and yeah, I'm starting back at a job that I lost a few years ago. Surprised that they're giving me another shot. Also, it's winter, but it's been so beautiful the last week, and when my husband gets off work, we are gonna go down to the water and just kick it. I go for a walk. Sometimes a little sunshine will help ease my anxiety. Someone somewhere has gone through something much worse and made it through. Why can't I? My youngest daughter Emma. She is 1.5 years old and just knows how to enjoy every second of life. She wakes with a smile and goes to bed grinning while holding her Winnie the Pooh. She falls while walking and just dusts herself off and keeps going. Every time she hears a motorcycle she says, "Oh oh 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 oh," and then vroom vroom, while signing motorcycle. I have a very long list of things that give me a certain feeling, like appreciative nostalgia almost, but not quite. A few things from it are: asterisk air conditioning in hotels, asterisk trains, asterisk lucky numbers, asterisk being introduced to something new by someone you love, asterisk mixes labeled with themes like rain, for sleeping, for driving, asterisk when the lights dim before previews in the movies. I look at my adult kids. They are happy, successful adults. Makes me feel satisfied that I did a good job as mom. My mom, she died from cancer at the age of 48, while my sister was addicted to heroin. My dad was cheating on her and was going through bankruptcy. Regardless, she still showed people so much kindness and was a fantastic woman who was always smiling. I have depression and my life isn't so great right now, but I always tell myself that it can get better and that if my mom could live day to day with a smile on her face, so can I, and I feel more people going through a terrible time can really use an example like her to at least give them a little push in the right direction. When days are hard and nights are long. When storms are raging rough. When all my dreams are none too strong. And hopes ain't hope enough. I close my eyes to hear the breeze. The secret words inside. The whispered winds that shake the trees. The songs that skip and hide. I hear the rhymes that ride the tide. The swing, the sound, the beat. The lines that swell and slip and slide. In stanzas. Small and sweet. I hear the sounds that hold and wait. For those who seek to find a safer shore, a surer state, a better frame of mind. When days are hard. When tempests cry. A squall of aches and pains. I close my eyes and breathe a sigh. And poetry remains. That I'm not part of all the horror that is going on in the world. I'm not part of all the by their parents abused teenagers. I'm not living in an area where there is war, hunger and no education. I have the extreme benefit of living in a good neighborhood without any criminal activity. In general, I just compare myself to all the people in my age who have it way worse. Then I realize how lucky I am. How good everything really is. I think of the soldiers in the trenches in WWI. It puts things in perspective on when I'm getting up early for a stressful day in the office. Preamble, I'm in no way a badass, and in no way am I scoreboarding anybody. Got mortared a few times in Afghanistan. After that, you come to realize that every day above ground is a gift. Why is there 69 silvers? Edit, or it's not 69 anymore. Lack of money isn't that big of a deal when I remember that I have my health, a job I enjoy, and a partner that appreciates me. That I know what Obama's last name is. I'm still getting notifications about it. Thank you so much to whoever is trolling me, but it's appreciated D. Not deserved but appreciated. I can't believe the response this has received. I couldn't imagine this. You are all breathtaking, as a wise man once said. I'm sorry I can't respond to you all. Edit, I'm so overwhelmed you guys. I don't know where to cry or laugh, or just jump on my bed like a child in a Christmas advert. Thank you so much. Remembering that statistically speaking, we live in the most peaceful and prosperous time in history. Average lifespan is the longest it's ever been, and the world is slowly yet constantly getting better for everyone regardless of situation. It may not always look that way, but on average it is true. On an infinite timeline, I somehow happen to exist at the same time as Rick and Morty and Honey Mustard and Onion Pretzel Bites.